Hey there, Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. 1961, Detroit at New York. I think it's a 3-game set. Lineup for Detroit at Yankee Stadium. It's Wood, the second baseman, Brutton or Bruton in center field. K-line, the right fielder, batting third. Cleanup is Colavito in left field. Cash, the first baseman, batting fifth. Six is Burrows, the third baseman. Seventh is D. Brown, the catcher. Eighth is Fernandez, the shortstop. And ninth is Frank Larry, the pitcher. He's a B pitcher, by the way, so the Tigers have a big advantage. Now for the Yankees, the pitcher is Ditmar. He's a D. Yankees have Richardson leading off, Kubick, the shortstop, Maris in center field, Berra in right field, Scarron, the first baseman. Sixth is Blanchard, the catcher. Seventh is Lopez in left field, Boyer eighth, and Ditmar, the pitcher, ninth. Play ball, and both teams are 2 fielding. So that's going to be a 35, and that's going to be ball 4. So Wood walks to start off the game against Ditmar. Bill Bruton is up with a 16, and that's a 12. And that's going to be a 5-4-3 round the horn double play. Circle there, 2 down. So hit hard right at the third baseman, Boyer, who goes to Richardson for 1 and back to Scarron for the double play. Here's K-line with a 33, and that's a drive. It's going to be in the gap and roll to the wall. Digging for second is K-line. Big turn, but then he stops there. We got 1 on, 2 out. Here's Rocky Colavito with a 42, and that's ball 4. So the Tigers, who have an excellent offense, are getting to Ditmar early here in the top of the first inning. And here's Norm Cash, another big power hitter. That's going to load the bases. He loses him. 3 walks in this inning. So the bases are loaded now for Steve Burrows, the third baseman. And that's going to be 34 with the bases loaded. It's going to be an out of some kind. And that's going to be infield pop-up. Second baseman Richardson calls for it, makes the catch, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. And we move to the bottom of the first. Playing APBA basic with the the basic pitcher advanced rules. Alright, here's a pitch to Richardson. That is lined to left for a base hit. So he's on with a knock to lead off the game for the Yankees. No score in this one. Tony Kubick is next. And that's a 33. That's going to be second column. And a 54 is going to be a drive down the line. And that's a fair ball into the corner. Played by the right fielder, K-line. Richardson will blah, blah, blah. Let's see. If he's fast, I believe he scores, and I believe he is fast, so he will score. Yes, he is. So it's an RBI double for Kubick. Yankees lead at 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning, and the crowd is excited that the Yankees have taken an early lead. Here's Roger Maris, and that's going to be, oh, I thought that was a home run. A 32 is a 26 with a runner on first. And second baseman is, that's going to be a fielder's choice. Oh, no, wait, runner's on second. So that means the runner will go to third on this, bounce to second, runner moves. One out. Yogi Berra is next. Infield will be in with a 61, a 38. Wow, let's see what that's going to be. A 38, and that's going to be a fly out deep right field. So that's going to be sac fly. 2 runs are in. Tagging is Kubick. And here's Scouting with a 62. Struck him out and that retires the side. So Yanks pick up a couple of runs. And the Yanks are up 2-0. Go to the top of the second. Catcher Brown is up at 15. That's line base hit. Runner on first. He is an S, so he'll play it safe. Fernandez with a 24. Strike 3. He strikes out. Next is Larry with a 56. That's a 34. That will be a pop-up to the shortstop for second out. Top of the order now. Jay Wood. So let's see. Scowen struck out. Now it's a single, a K, and a 6. And Wood with a 46. And that'll be a fly ball. Lopez under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left. None come around to score in that inning. Go to the bottom of the second. It's Blanchard leading off. With a 12, that'll be bounced to second base. Up with it is Wood, and he throws out. Hold on. Should have been. Wait a second. Wood flew out to left. And now it's Blanchard who bounces out. 1 down. Lopez next, who's really struggling. He checks his swing. They check with the first base umpire, and he rings him up. And Lopez doesn't like it. Boyer now with a 54. And that's down the line to K-line. He's there. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the third. 2-0 Yanks. All right. Bill Bruton is up with a 43. Tapped right back to the mound. Picked up by Ditmar. He throws out Bruton. K-line now with a 43. Again, little tapper back to the mound. And Colavito with a 36. That'll be ball 4. So 1-3, 1-3, and then base on balls. And it's Cash, 56. That's going to be ball 4. Back-to-back walks here in the top of the third. Puts runners on first and second. The tying runs are on base. Here's Burrows with a 14, and that's a drive in the gap. Lopez after it, and he runs it down to retire the side. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We move to the bottom of the third. All right. Ditmar leading it off with a 52. That'll be bounced to the third baseman, Burrows, who throws a strike. To Cash at first. Next up is Richardson. 63, and that is popped up behind the plate. Flipping his mask away is Brown. 2 down. Tony Kubick is up next. And Kubick pulls a foul. Again, Kubick with a 35. That's going to be a check swing to the shortstop. And Fernandez is going to charge hard. Bare hands. It fires the first, and then not in time. It's going to be an infield hit for Kubick. Roger Maris. Here's a pitch to Maris. That's a deep drive to right field. Back goes Bruton. Back goes K-line to the track. They look up, and that's gone. 2-run shot, number 6 for Maris. 4-0 Yanks. up is Berra with a 53. An 18. The shortstop is an 8. I believe it's going to be an error, and it will. He bobbles it, and everybody's safe. Does not get a throw off. E6. Error on the shortstop, Fernandez. Scarra now with a 24. Checks his swing. He checked with the first base umpire, and he went around. 2 runs on 2 hits. 4-0 Yanks. We're in the top of the 4th. Brown is leading it off. And that's bounced to Boyer. And he throws him out. Fernandez is next. 66. That's going to be a drive. And that's going to be in the gap. 1 hop off the wall, digging for seconds. Fernandez. Here's the throw. The tag not in time. A double, 1-out double for the shortstop, Chico Fernandez. Having trouble picking up this card. Some of these cards are the original 61 cards, and what I've done with those is I've kind of protected them. Larry, the pitcher's up. The run around second and 1 out. That's a 66, and oh, that's a 5. That's going to be a drive, and that's way back, and that ball's gone. 2-run home run by the pitcher. Yikes. And you know that Ditmar's not happy about that. Nope. Let's get the up die. Here's a pitch, 42, and that's a strikeout. So Wood down on strikes. 2 out now, and here's Bruton. Excuse me. 63, and that's popped up. Foul ground. Catcher makes the catch, and 2 runs on 2 hits. Score now is 4-2. Blanchard with a 65. That's a fly to right. K-line. Lopez, snake eyes. About time he gets a hit. Jesus. And that's a deep drive to left center field. That's way back, and that ball's gone. Home run for Hector Lopez. Moved to the 7th spot, usually back about second. But it's in a funk for sure. Here's Boyer now with a 31. It's ball 4. He walks. Takes his base. Gonna get a square. 31 and a 13, 2 strikes. He's going to do it again. 32, a 26 may be a good bunt. 26 will be a good bunt. So runner to second into scoring position. And up comes Richardson. Richardson's batting 216. Here's a pitch. That's a 55, and an 8 is going to be an out. An 8 is going to be an out because he's a big pitcher. It's a fly ball center field to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, the home run. And we go to the top of the 5th. K-line's leading it off. The pitch from Ditmar, that's a 64, and that's a check swing. Little tapper to third base, and there will be no throw. Infield single for Al Canine. Colavito now with a 12, and that's going to be a 5-4-3 round the horn double play. The second one today. 2 outs now in the top of the 5th. The Tigers trail 5-2. Here's Cash with good power, and that's a drive. Right field down the line. If it stays fair, it's gone, and that ball is gone. Solo shot for Norm Cash. 5-3 to score now. Burrows is next here with 2 outs. That's a 32. Bounce to second base. Richardson ends the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Kubick is up. Here's the pitch, 51, and that's going to be a fly ball. Bruton is on the run, and he runs it down. Got a good read on that ball right off the bat. And it hung up there a little bit for him. Here's a drive. Again to center field, but much easier catch this time around. Ball's hit right to him off the bat of Maris. And here's Yogi Berra. Berra's 0 for 1 with a sac fly. He cracks one to right. And settling under it is K-Line to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Go to top of the 6th. It's going to be Brown leading off against Ditmar, 41. And that's chopped to the shortstop. Kubick makes an accurate throw to first baseman Skowron for the first out. Here's Chico Fernandez with a 43. A tapped right back to the mound. Easy play for Ditmar. And now it's the pitcher, and we're going to let the pitcher bat. Two outs in the inning. Here's Larry. He's already homered. That's going to be ball 4, so he's going to walk this time around. Ditmar was much more careful. So that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Some movement in the Yankee bullpen. Here's the pitch from Ditmar, 13. That's going to be ball 4. Oh boy. Tying runs are on base. A double here will tie the game. It's going to be Bill Bruton up against Ditmar. Here's a pitch, and that's a 25, a 10. Yikes. So at least 1 run is going to come in here. See, oh no, he beats out a infield hit. It's an infield hit. Beats out a bunt to load the bases. So the bases are loaded with Tigers. And we're going to probably go to the K-Line. K-Line's a righty. We're going to grab Coates. Jim Coates is going to come in and pitch. Stafford. You know who we're going to grab? We're going to grab a guy named Sheldon. Sheldon's going to come in. He's a D, so he'll be a C. So Sheldon is in there. The Yanks don't have great pitching. All right, bases loaded. Al K-Line. Pitch from Sheldon, and that's going to be a 63. Popped up, 35. Bases loaded. And no, that's a strikeout to end the inning. It's fouled off but held on by Blanchard. So strike. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yanks are going to have Skowron, Blanchard, and Lopez pitch. And that's going to be bounced to the first baseman. Cash steps on the bag. 1 out. Blanchard, who's 0 for 2, and he's going to line one to right center field for a single. Blanchard is on with his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3 now. I think he's slow, and he is, so he'll be playing it safe. Lopez, 21, lifted to left. Colavito, he's there. And here's Boyer with a 33, and that is ripped to left with a 7. Runner will stop at second. First and second. We're going to go to the, it's the pitcher up, so we don't have to worry about it. And it's a different pitcher, right? It's Sheldon. There he is. Okay, he's going to bat. And that's a 55, a 9. With the bases loaded. Single over first. 2 out, 2 runners come around. Runners advance 1 base. Let me see, what else does it say? With 2 out, runners advance 2 bases. So that's a base hit, single, 1 run scores. Other one goes to third. And that'll be it for Larry. So Sheldon picks up an RBI single. And Larry's gonna let's see who we're gonna bring in. Bring in Donahue. Should have him here somewhere. Doesn't seem I have a Donahue. Let's put the batters here, pitchers here. All right, doesn't seem I have a Donahue, so hold on a second. Let's grab a Donahue. Let's make a Donahue real quick. All right, we have Jim Donahue. He's a right-hander. He's going to come in. That was easy. Created his card using Steve's APBA card computer. Donahue's an X, he's a C and an X. So he's going to be a B against Richardson. And here's the pitch, righty on righty. And that's a 14. It's a drive to left center field, Colavito. He's there. That ends the inning, 1 run on 3 hits. Yanks lead is 6-3. And we go to the top of the 7th. It's going to be Colavito leading it off against Sheldon, a 61, ball 4. So he walks for the 3rd time. He's walked 3 times and hit into a double play. Cash with good power, 53. That's a 22. I think that's going to be a hit by pitch. Yes, he gets plunked. First 2 batters are on here against Sheldon. So Cash gets plunked, and here's Burrows. Pitch 31. That's a check swing to third down the third base line, and Boyer's just going to have to eat it. Bases are loaded for Brown. It's going to be Brown, Fernandez, and a pinch hitter, 64, and struck him out. Big K for Sheldon. Chico Fernandez now with a 14. That's a fly ball to left. Left fielder's a 1. So this could be a... No, it's going to be shallow left, and nobody's going to tag up on this. They're not going to challenge Lopez's arm. That's 2 outs. We're going to have to bring a... Oh. Hold on. I missed one guy. I missed the strikeout. Strikeout, fly out, and now we're going to bring in a pinch hitter for Donahue. It's going to be... Let's see. We got A on the mound. We have a righty. So we're going to go with Maxwell, lefty. We should have him. And I don't think I do. I think I'm going to have to create Maxwell. All right, so it's going to be Charles Maxwell. I printed him out pretty quick using Steve's APBA card computer. So he is going to pinch hit for the pitcher. Donahue. So Donahue's out. Maxwell is in. And he's a left-hander going up against the righty Sheldon. And here's the pitch. And that's a 15. That's a 9. Sheldon is a D. So that's a runner's bases loaded, 2 outs. And a 9 may score a couple of runs, and it will with 2 outs, runner to third. So that's a base hit single for Maxwell. 2 runs will score, and the score is 6-5. And the bases are loaded, and here comes Jake Wood. And we're going to go to the bullpen. Jake Wood is a righty. We're going to go to 6-5. So we're going to go for Stanford. I believe Stanford is a B. He's a starter reliever type. And he's going to come in. He's going to be an A to this one batter because there are 2 outs. And let's see if I can find Stanford. Ah, there he is. All right. So Stanford is in for Sheldon. Here in the top of the 7th, 6-5 the score. He will be an A, then a B. So here's the pitch. First and third. 6-5, Yankees are up. Detroit has a runner 90 feet away, the tying run. And here is Jake Wood. Wood today is 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. And here's the pitch. And that's a 66. Yikes. And that's going to be a 0. So we're going to check the second column. And a 15 is a deep drive. And that's going to be a home run. Oh my goodness, a 3-run home run. And that puts the Tigers up by a score of 8-6. 3-run home run by Jake Wood. That scores Burrows, the 6th place batter, and the pinch hitter Maxwell. And that is 9-1-2. Yikes. So Jake Wood gets a hold of a fastball and drives it into the seats. And here is Bill Bruton. Bruton today is 1 for 3, and that's going to make it. Oh, that's going to be an 8 against a B pitcher. That's a fly ball center field. Over is Maris, who's playing center today. And that's the 3rd out. That's all she wrote. But the Tigers pick up 5 runs on, let's see, how many hits? Single there. On 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And we go to the bottom of the, excuse me. We go to the bottom of the 7th. All right. And who's coming out? It's going to be no, he can't come out. Bruce. That's going to be the reliever. A guy named Bruce. Hopefully I have him available to me. And if not, I will have to create him very quickly. Yep, don't have him. Remember, 61 APBA comes with 20 players. That's all they come with. So that's what you got to deal with. All right, so Bruce is going to face Tony Kubick to start off the bottom of the 7th. The Yanks are down by a score of 8-6. And that is ripped down the line to the right field corner, and that's going to dunk in there. One hop off the wall, digging for second is Kubick, and he leads off with a double. Yanks bring the tying run to the plate. Kubick's on at second base. That's his 3rd hit of the day. Here's Roger Maris, who's homered already, a 2-run shot in the 3rd. Here's a pitch, and that's a 16-12. I think it's going to be a strikeout, and it is. Got him looking. Maris down, fooled by that pitch. 1 out. Next is Yogi Berra. He's got good power, and that's a 12. Ooh, a 25. That may be trouble for the Yankees, and the 25 is going to be lined at shortstop. Flips to second baseman, and they double up Kubick. 6-6-4 double play. So No runs, one hit, nobody left. Top of the 8th, here we come. 6-6-4, double play. All right, it's going to be Al Kaline leading off against Stafford. Pitch 66, and that's a deep drive to left field, way back into the seats. Home run, Al Kaline. The Tigers had a good record and have a pretty impressive offense. Calavito's next with a snake eyes, and that's way back. Left center field, backing up is Maris and Lopez to the track. They look up, and that's gone. Back-to-back jacks here in the top of the 8th inning. And it's 10-0 now. I'm sorry, it's 10-6 now. Cash is up next. Pitch for Stafford, a 61, bounce to short. Easy play for the shortstop, Kubick. And it's Burrows with a 31, and that's going to be a base hit, infield single, check swing down the third base line. Boyer's going to let it roll foul, and it stays fair. So Burrows in there with a infield single. 1 out, 1 on. Here's Brown, pitch 25, and that's going to be an out of some kind against a B pitcher. Tapped right back to the mound. Stafford, 1 play, and that's the first. Going to second is Burrows. And it's Fernandez next. Pitch, 46, fly ball. Lopez, left center, he's under it. That retires the side, but 2 runs on the back-to-back home runs on 3 hits. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's going to be Skowron, Blanchard, and Lopez in the bottom of the 8th inning. On the mound is Bruce, still up there. Here's a pitch, 22, and that will be line base hit to left. Skowron is on with a single. That's his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 4. Here's Johnny Blanchard, 41. That's going to be ripped to short. Goes to second for 1. Back to first. Fernandez Wood to Cash. 6-4-3 double play. So Blanchard hit it hard, but right at the shortstop. 2 out. Here's Lopez, who homered. He's 1 for 3 today with a 22, and that's line base hit center field. That's the second hit of the game. And here's Clete Boyer. Pitch from Bruce, 55. Lopez, he's going to go to third. That's a single. Dunks in, a check swing. Texas leaguer dunks in, sends Lopez to third, first and third. It's going to be a pinch hitter coming up for Stafford, the pitcher. It's going to be a lefty, Gonder. I should have Gonder in here. Hopefully I do. I don't think I have them. I'm going to have to make them. All right, so Jesse Gonder is up to bat. Left-handed hitter against the righty Bruce. First and third. And here's the pitch, and that is a snake eyes. That's going to be a drive. This is going to tie the ball game. Boyer is a blank, but there are 2 outs. First and third with 2 outs and a 6. Double clears the bases. The game. Oh no, it's 10-8. Oh man, if it wasn't for those 2 runs they scored on the top of the inning. All right, 10-8. And Jesse Gonder with a pinch hit double. He's on at second. Here's Richardson, leadoff batter. All right, here's the pitch. So Richardson from Bruce, and that's going to be a 63. And a 63 is going to be a 35 with a runner at second base, and a 35 will be, and Bruce is a W though, and that's going to be ball 4. So that puts runners on first and second. So Richardson walks on that W off of Bruce. And next up is Kubick, who has Tony Kubick, who has 3 hits today. He's 3 for 4 against Bruce. Runners on first and second. Here's a pitch, and a 43 will be a 29 with first and second. 29 with first and second is going to be a tapper right back to the mound, picked up by Bruce, and he throws him out to retire the side. 1-3 if you're scoring at home, which you should be. Top of the 9th, 10-8. Detroit 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. Yankees 8 runs, 13 hits, no errors. All right, we're gonna let the pitcher bat here, Bruce. We're out of pitchers, and that's gonna be a 56. Struck him out. Oh, we need a new pitcher, and who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Yo-Yo Arroyo. Let's see if Yo-Yo strikes him out. A Y. I wrote a 56, which is a strikeout. So Arroyo strikes him out. He's an AY. All right, next batter is Wood. That's going to be ripped to left for a base hit. And there he goes, a throw down from Blanchard, not in time. So a single and a stolen base. APBA does that automatically. And there's 1 out, 1 on. Here's Bill Bruton with a 56 and a 34 with a runner on second. And that'll be an infield fly to left side. Third baseman Clete Boyer's there for the second out. Hold on a second. I got something going on here. So Bruce strikes out. And then it's a single and a stolen base. And that's a pop 5. And it's Al Kaline. Al Kaline so far today homered. He's 2 for 5, homered and doubled. Here's a pitch from Arroyo, and that's a 44 and an 8. Arroyo's an A with a runner on second. I believe that's going to be an out. And it's going to be grounded to third. Nice pickup by Boyer. Long throw to first in time. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hit. 2 runs came in that inning on 3 hits in the bottom of the 8th. To make it 10-8. So we go to the bottom of the 9th now. Kaline grounds out to third base. A nice play by Boyer, covering the ground, and here's going to be Maris leading it off. Remember, Bruce is in there because I'm out of pitchers. Everybody's red, and the guy that isn't starts tomorrow. So, all right, here's Maris. 25, and that is line base hit to start off the bottom of the 9th. Maris is on with a single, his second hit of the day. Here's Berra, and a 61 is going to be a 38. Everybody's going to play it safe here. Yeah, no stolen bases right now, down by 2. Here's a pitch again to Berra. 33, and that's going to be a deep drive to right field, way back, and K-Line looks up, and that's gone. This game is tied. Berra, I roll a 33, and that's a 5 on Berra's card, the corrected card. And that's going to be 2 RBIs for Berra, and this game is tied. A 2-run shot off of Bruce. Holy smokes, what a game. All tied at 10 here in the bottom of the ninth. Second consecutive day that the Yanks hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the ninth to tie the game. They lost yesterday's game, but let's see what happens in this game. Here's Skowron. Pitch from Bruce. And, oh, and that's a 35. That's nobody on, though. It's going to be popped up, foul ground. Catcher there. Went out. Blanchard is next with a 32, and that's an easy ground ball to the second baseman, Wood. 2 away. Hector Lopez is homered and singled. He's 2 for 4, and a 63 will be popped up again, foul territory. Catcher flips his mask away, and Brown makes the out. And we go to the top of the 10th now. Extra innings. Free baseball, my friends. 2-run shot in the bottom of the ninth by Yogi Berra ties the game at 10 apiece. Wow. And we're going to see Colavito, Cash, and Burrows in the top of the 10th inning. Yikes. All right, excellent game. The Yanks tied it up in the bottom of the ninth, and here we are in the top of the 10th inning. All tied at 10 apiece. It's going to be Rocky Colavito leading off. We're playing APBA Basic. Here's a pitch, and that's a ground ball to the first baseman. Right there is Skowron. Gobbles it up and steps on the bag. Colavito is out here in the 10th inning, 1 away. Norm Cash is next. Norm Cash with good power. Cash today has homered, walked twice, been hit by a pitch, and grounded out. Pitch from Yo-Yo Arroyo, and a 41. It's going to be ground ball, shortstop. Kubick up with it. High throw to first, but in time for the second out. 2 down. And here's Steve Burrows. Burrows is singled twice. He's 2 for 5. Pitch from Arroyo. That's a 54, and crack to right. Berra over to his right in between. Ball falls right in between Maris and Berra. And Berra calls for it, and that would be the 3rd out. And that was the 10th inning right there. Top of the 10th. No runs, no hits. 3 up, 3 down. We move to the bottom of the 10th. It's going to be Clete Boyer leading off. Bruce is still pitching. He's a C pitcher with a W. Again, I ran out of pitchers, so Burrows flies out to right. So it's going to be Boyer facing Bruce. Here's the pitch, a 42, and that's a strikeout. Got him. Swinging. Great pitch by Bruce to strike out Boyer. And Arroyo just came in. Let me see. Arroyo just came in a couple of innings ago, and I hate to keep him in there. Let's see how the Yanks bullpen looks. Both teams are struggling a little bit in terms of the bullpen pitchers. Let's see. There has to be a way to check the pitchers when I'm on offense. I don't know how to do that. Gotta learn how to do that. Let's see, make a sub. Bullpen usage. There it is. That's for the other side. Alright, hold on. Pitchers plus. That's for the other team. So that's not how this is a lineup. Doesn't help me much. Alright, let's pinch hit, and Let's bring in, who's pitching? He's a righty. We have Mantle. I don't know if Mantle can pinch hit. He's probably injured for the day. So, but I will bring in Elston Howard. You know what? I'm going to bring in a guy named Bob Serve to pinch hit. So Bob Serve will pinch hit, and then I don't know who's going to come in. But I'm pretty sure the Yankees have somebody. All right, here's a pitch, Bob Serve, and that's a 56. And that is a 34, and that's popped up in the infield. Shortstop calling for it. Fernandez makes the grab. 2 down. Top of the order now. Richardson. Pitch, 23, and that's bounced to the shortstop. Fernandez, and he throws out Richardson. And we go to the 11th inning. No runs, no hits. We go to the top of the 11th. 6-3 there for Richardson. And the Yankees need a pitcher, and the Yankees do have some pitchers in this game. I got Clevenger, who's got 21 relief appearances, and he's on the team now. So let's see. Let's see if I have his card in here. I should have his card. Otherwise, I gotta just print it out. Yep, gonna have to print it out. All right, it's gonna be Tex Clevenger coming in against D. Brown. Clevenger is a D pitcher, DW pitcher. Here's a pitch to Brown. It's a 16, and that'll be a grounded to first. Scarron. 1 down. Richard Brown is retired. A 2-hopper to the first baseman, Scarron. Here comes Fernandez. Chico Fernandez with a 36, and that's a 33. And a 33 will be popped up in the infield. Second base. Richardson calls for it. 2 down. And here's the pitcher who will bat again. I don't have 55, and struck him out. Like I said, I don't have anybody else available to pitch. So Bruce is gonna have to see how long he's gone so far. Bruce has gone 4 innings so far. And I'll double check, but I don't have anybody else. I got a guy named Regan, but he starts in a game, so I shouldn't use him. Everybody else is tired. All right, Tony Kubick is leading off. Bottom of the 11th inning. Here's a pitch, and a 42 will be a strikeout. 1 down. Gets him on a curveball. Here's Roger Maris. Maris is singled and homered. He's 2 for 5. He's got good power, and a 42 is ball 4. So Maris is on. Berra's next. Berra tied the game in the bottom of the 9th with a 2-run homer. See what he can do here. Pitch from Bruce, and a 31, a 9 is going to be a base hit. And stopping at second base will be Maris. It's going to be first and second now. Oh, Bruce is a C. Wait a second. Bruce is a C, so that'll be a ball that Burrows gets to and throws over to first for the second out. And moving into scoring position is Maris on a 5-3 put out. And here's Scarron. Here's a pitch. And a 21 will be struck him out to end the inning. So no runs. A walk, 1 left. And we move to the top of the 12th inning. And at the top of the 12th, Clevenger versus Jay Wood. Top of the order for the Detroit Tigers. I'm having a little bit of trouble here picking up the cards. I've got these protected in sleeves because they're the 61 cards. All right, and that's a 55. That is lined for a base hit. So the lead runner is on with a single. Wood has good speed. Bruton, we're going to try hit and run. Oh, and a 33 is going to be a 7 on a hit and run. That's going to put a runner, hit and run with a runner on first. The 7 says against a pitcher it's an out. Otherwise, it's a single, runner to third. So Bruton places it through the hole. So we got first and third now with nobody out. Here's Al Kaline. Pitch from Clevenger. And the infield is going to be in. That's a fly ball to right. Berra's in right field, and Berra's fielding ability is a 1 in right field. Let's see what that means here on the boards. First to third. Fielding column 3, 32, and that's a shallow fly ball to right. They're not going to test Berra's arm. No siree. So F9. And it's Rocky Colavito. Clevenger checks with the sign with Blanchard. Here's the pitch. And a 23 is going to be a 28 with the infield in. Remember, a shortstop is an 8. 28 first and third with the infield in. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. He's going to look the runner back to third. And so Wood holds on the ground out. Moving to second is Bill Bruton. And a 6-3, runner to second. All right. And now it's second and third. 2 outs, and here's Cash. Norm Cash. And the next, so Cash, after that is Burrows, and I'm going to walk Cash intentionally, and an out, but you got to roll, and that would have been an out, so that doesn't pay off. But definitely don't want to pitch to Cash. I'd rather pitch to Burrows. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 12th. We walked Cash to get to Burrows. See if it doesn't. It doesn't bite us. Here's a pitch and a 66. Oh my God. That's not what you wanted. The 21 is going to be a drive in the gap, and that's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. See what happens here on a 6 with the bases loaded. Left the 3 with 2 out. Everybody clears the bases, and the Tigers have taken a 13-10 lead. Ouch, that hurts. Wow, that backfired big time. 1, 2, and 5 score. 3 RBIs, 3 big RBIs for Steve Burrows. And next is going to be Brown. Richard Ernest Brown. Here's a pitch, a 24, struck him out. And that retires the side with a runner on second. Let me just make sure that's a strikeout. It is. So they pick up 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. They lead it by a score of 13-10, and going into the bottom of the 12th inning, see if the Yanks have a comeback in their bones, another comeback in their bones. It's going to be Blanchard leading off. Here's a pitch, a 25, that's line, base hit. So just like that, Yanks have the lead runner on with a single. Blanchard is going to play it safe. Here's Lopez with a 14, and that's cracked to Colavito and left. Over and under it is Colavito for out number 1. Boyer. Here's a pitch to Boyer. 15. That's a base hit. So first and second. So 2 men on. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we're going to go to the bullpen once again. And it's going to be Howard. Elston Howard pinch hitting. He's got good power. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and a 61 is a 9, but Bruce is, so it's first and third, and that's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Both runners will move up. 5-3. And here comes the top of the order, Richardson, with second and third, tying run at the plate, 2 outs. Pitch from Bruce, and that's a 66. Oh my God. And a 16, that's going to be a double. He'll score 2 runs, and that's going to put the tying run at second base. So a 2-run, 2-out double here brings the Yankees within 1, 13-12. 2 RBIs. So it was 6 and 8, batters 6 and 8 that come in. Big double for Richardson, who's got 1. That was his second hit of this game. He is 2 for 6 now. And next up is Kubick, Tony Kubick. Pitch from Bruce. And a 23, and that'll do it. That's going to be a bounce to the shortstop. And over to first base, and the ball game is over, my friends. That's all she wrote. 6-3. Yankees lose it by a score of 13-12. 35 hits, 25 runs, 35 hits, 1 error in this game. Yikes. The win's going to go to Bruce, who was, man, I mean, he couldn't have pitched a better game. He hung in there for a ton of innings. He went 6 innings, 10 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, allowed 1 home run, has an ERA of 8. The loss goes to Clevenger. He's 0-2. First game with the Yankees of this season. He came over from the Dodgers. No, from the Angels. And it's going to be 13. So 2 runs in that last inning on 3 hits, I believe. 13, 17, and 1 for the Tigers. And it's 12, 18, and no errors for the Yankees. Unfortunately, Yankees lose it. Let's quickly take a look at the Yankees fall to 14-9. They're actually in second place to the Detroit Tigers, who are 20-6. And let's see with who. Well, the Yanks, top of the order, did pretty well. Richardson, he went 2 for 6. Kubick, 3 for 7. Maris, 2 for 5. Maris, of course, hit his 6th home run of the season. We're trying to get to 61. He's got a ways to go. Berra had a home run. That was his 4th home run of the season. And he tied the game in the bottom of the 9th. Skowron went 1 for 6. Blanchard, 2 for 6, batting .300. Lopez, he got a couple of hits. He's in a deep slump. And Clete Boyer went 3 for 5. He's batting .300, 301. And Sheldon, the pitcher, 1 for 1. Gonder, pinch hitter, 1 for 1. And that's about it for the Yanks. Nothing else worth mentioning. Dittmar allowed 3 runs in 5.2, and he's got a 3.38 ERA. Sheldon came in, gave up 4 runs in an inning. He's got a 7.59 ERA. Stafford gave up 3 runs in an inning. He's got a 5.59 ERA. Arroyo's got a 3.98 ERA, no runs in 2 innings. And Clevenger came in, 3 runs in 2 innings. He's got a 4.73 ERA. This is the race for 61 using the APBA Classic boards and sacrifice booklet and cards. And a blast from the past, right? And thanks for watching. And remember to subscribe and like. And click that little bell so you're alerted as to my videos when I post them. And thanks for commenting. I appreciate that as well. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. And I really like that group, and it's growing very, very quickly. We're looking to get 1,000 members. Got a little ways to go, but we are on the way. We get a couple members every day, so got great content on that channel as well. Very, very friendly place. No, no draconian, hardline, rules. And it's kind of laid back. It's a lounge. Make sure you bring your smoking jacket and order yourself a little bourbon to sip on. Easy peasy. I will see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching.